Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. This is the first time I've worn makeup in a week and what an insane week it has been. So this is an empties video. I will proceed with the empties video as normal, but I just wanted to do a quick life check-in. So I live here in LA and the last week has been absolutely horrible. So as I'm sure you all know, we have been dealing with just one of the worst fire tragedies in the history of the city. It has been absolutely awful. It was raining ash where I live, so we left town for a bit. I also know people who've lost homes, things like that. It's been absolutely just devastating and horrible, and I feel like I would be remiss in coming on here and not acknowledging that. So first of all, I just want to say my heart goes out to anybody dealing with this in any capacity. It sucks. And I felt kind of torn about coming on here and doing, a regular style video on my channel. And to be honest, I still feel torn because none of this really matters, right? It doesn't really matter. Obviously, like, we all know that. But at the same time, it does feel good to, sit down, dress up, put on makeup, like I said, for the first time in a week because I was gone, all of that, and just get, do something fun, kind of get back into my routine, the habits that make me feel good, things like that. So we're just gonna do a regular empties video today. I would definitely like to return to some of my regular content here on my channel in the coming days and weeks, but I did just want to go ahead and acknowledge what's been going on because, again, it would feel insane not to point it out. But again, my heart goes out to anybody out there who's dealing with having to leave, God forbid, home, all of that stuff, just the anxiety of it all. So if you're out there, I love you, and let's get on into the empties video. Okay, to start off, I have a ton of body care that I've been using up over the past month or so. A lot of this is Christmas body care that I talked about in my Christmas body care video. I will link that up above. Obviously, Christmas is now over. We are in a very different vibe and part of the year, but I did really enjoy using up these products. So I'll start off with some scrubs. I have the Tree Hut Christmas scrubs, and I did enjoy these. There's a couple more, I think one more that I'm still working on using up, but I did enjoy these. So I had Peppermint Pearl to start off. I thought this one was nice. Peppermint is really not my favorite or my go-to or anything like that, but I feel like when it's really sweet like this one, I do enjoy it. So I thought this one was really fun. Then next up I have a Sparkling Sapphire. This was a fruity one. So it says it had scent notes of elderberry and lavender. I really got that kind of like dark berry vibe, very similar to a lot of the berry scents from Bath & Body Works, but I thought this one was nice. It wouldn't be like a go-to if it was in the permanent collection for me or anything like that, but I thought it was fun to try. And then in a similar vein, Twinkling Topaz right here. So this one was a guava and starfruit scented body scrub, and I thought it was really nice. It wasn't super summery, like a summery tropical fruit scent. It was just generally very sweet and fun to use. I also had the Lush Sticky Date Scrub, and I absolutely love this one. Sticky Dates is fabulous. I totally get the hype. I am all aboard the hype train on this one. I will definitely buy some Sticky Dates things from Lush next year, and I really enjoyed this scrub. I haven't used the body scrubs from Lush maybe ever, and I picked up this one and the Snow Fairy one, and I like them a lot. I actually like this one better because the texture of the sugar crystals was coarser, so I felt like it was better for exfoliating. This has a really interesting texture. It's kind of like Play-Doh that you kind of have to work some water into it and then spread it over the skin, but I really like this. I thought it was actually very moisturizing as far as scrubs go. I didn't feel like my skin was stripped. This has some really nice oils in it that really help moisturize the skin. So it has cocoa butter, argan oil, coconut oil, just some really nice skin nourishing ingredients in here. So really enjoyed this one. And also from Lush, I had the Yog Nog shower gel. This was a beautiful glittery gold color and such a delicious scent, like Christmas spices, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, all of those things. Really, really enjoyed this one. I would definitely consider buying some of the Yognog products from Lush again next year. And I love the biodegradable glitter in this one. It was just a absolutely beautiful, you can see a little bit of their just glorious gold. Oh, deliciousness. Really, really love this product. Then I also had a bunch of bath salts from the brand Flood. I really like this brand. I talk about them pretty much every Empties video I do, but these are just super great. If you have sore muscles or anything like that, anxiety, trouble sleeping, I feel like those help so much. So really love that brand and continue to buy them. I also had the Dr. Teal's Christmas gingerbread bath salt. I thought this was nice. I also had tried the sugar cookie one, which I used up in my last Empties, I believe. And this was so nice. I love the smell of gingerbread, and this is a perfect iteration of gingerbread for me. But I felt like the essential oils in this, so it had cinnamon, lemon, and orange essential oils. I felt like it kind of burned my skin, both this one and the sugar cookie one. So I haven't had that issue with some of the other Dr. Teal's bath salts before, like the rose one I love. So I would definitely be on the lookout for that. If I buy these again, I really don't want to get the ones with those really strong essential oils because I just felt like it burned my skin in the bath and it was super uncomfortable. Even after getting out of the bath, this was not my favorite. Then next up, I have a couple of body lotions. First up, I had the Necessaire Unscented Body Lotion. So I have been interested in Necessaire for a while. It has a lot of hype. It's like the cool girl brand, and I picked up this during Black Friday and also got the body wash, I think, for free and then 30% off. So it was a really great way to try this brand, but I did not like either of the products that I picked up. So I did use this one up. The body wash I didn't like very much, and I'm gonna see if I can pass it along to like friends or family or something like that. But I feel like this is a nice level of hydration, but it takes forever to soak into the skin. You have to use like a very minimal amount and spread it like all over an entire limb for it to soak in. And I found that to be really frustrating. I also really didn't like the packaging. Like when your hands are slick, I hate that word, but when your hands are slippery from body lotion, the last thing I want to do is have to like fiddle around with this little thing right here. I'd prefer a pump or just a regular squeeze tube that has a pop-off lid or something like that, or even a tub. I just found that to be a little bit annoying. I know they have a larger size one with a pump, but for my first time trying this, I wanted to buy the smaller size just to try it out, and I'm glad I did because I didn't really like this and I don't really think it's worth the money. Like I feel like the Vaseline brand body lotions can do as good of a job or better as that. So I would not be repurchasing that one. I also had the Jergens Cherry Almond body lotion. I thought this was fine. It's not the most moisturizing lotion in the world, but I thought it was really nice for, you know, summer and fall. The smell is really inoffensive to me, but it does have a very distinct scent that smells very 80s to me. Because it has that cherry almond, heavy on the almond scent, but this soaks into the skin nicely. It is such a good deal too. This huge size lasted me absolutely forever. So I'm not sure if I would revisit this, but I would definitely try out some of the other Jergens lotions that they have available at the drugstore. And then I also have a favorite that I've repurchased a ton of times, both in this scent and in some other scents, and that is the Tree Hut Ocean Glow Body Butter. I really like the Tree Hut body butters. I love the texture. I love the weight of them. I love how easily they soak into the skin. I love the level of fragrance that they have. So they smell really nice, but they're not super strong or overly fragranced. And I love this scent. It is so just a favorite at this point. It is wonderful, and I know I will repurchase this at some point, probably when Ulta has a sale, which I feel like they do on Tree Hut like all the time. But yeah, I really like these. Honestly, I don't even buy the Bath & Body Works body creams anymore because I just like these ones better. Then I also have a couple of products from Native that I used up. First is the Holiday Gumdrop Body Wash. I thought this was nice. It was a sweet scent while all having this kind of like cool vibe to it. Sometimes like a scent will remind me of those like sweet mints that are like cooling in your mouth because of whatever ingredients it has in it. And that is like this in a scent. But I thought this was nice. I always really enjoy trying the seasonal Native scents, and this one didn't disappoint me. Also used up a mini of the Native Sugar Cookie deodorant. I used this up last year as well, and I just really like the sugar cookie scent. I love that they have the little minis of these because I don't want to buy like a million. I say this, I have a million Native full-size deodorants that I'm gonna do a video on in front of me right here. But I don't always want to buy a full-size deodorant, especially if I just want to try out the scent. So So really like these, especially for travel. Then I also had two Bath & Body Works Christmas gel hand soaps. I really liked both of these. I still have one that I'm using up in my bathroom right now in another scent, but the first one was a Baking Spirits Bright. I really like this one. It has notes of flaky croissant, sugar sprinkle, and toffee crumble. It's just a very sweet bakery gourmand scent like Bath & Body Works tends to do, but I thought this was super fun for the Christmas season. And then I had Bright Christmas Morning. This is one that I feel like could fit in with their like fall collection, summer collection, like literally any time of year. It is just kind of a generic berry, blood orange, and crisp apple scent, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really nice. Very, very pleasant, especially for people who don't like you know, those super sweet gourmand scents like the Baking Spirits Bright scent. So really enjoyed this one and really like the Bath & Body Works hand soaps, kind of my go-to at this point in time. And then I also had some hair care products here. So I have two shampoos and two conditioners. The first is my Redken Volume Injection Shampoo and Conditioner. I think these are nice. They're not my favorite high-end shampoos and conditioners. There's kind of a few that I've rotated throughout the past year or so, and I think I'll go back to the other ones I've used and really like. Like I really like the IGK Volumizing Shampoo and Conditioner. That is fabulous. Again, I don't think this is a bad product. I still think it's better than a lot of, you know, drugstore hair care products, so I do like it, but I do want to go back to some of the other ones I've really enjoyed. And then speaking of drugstore, I really love the VO5 Shampoo and Conditioner. This one is just the Kiwi Lime scent. I love the scents. I love how clean they get my hair. I love how the conditioner doesn't weigh my hair down. It's very, very lightweight, and I just love how affordable these are. They're like $1.50, $1.79, something like that. And I really would rather use these than like a $10 or $12 drugstore shampoo and conditioner, because I feel like a lot of those like Garnier, L'Oreal, they're really creeping up there in price. And why would I pay $10 or $12 when I could pay $3 for both of these? So really like these. I kind of rotate my shampoos and conditioners. So when I'm gonna blow dry my hair, I use the pricier one. And then when I'm just gonna throw my hair back or let it air dry, I use the more affordable ones. And like I said, I really like the VO5. I've already repurchased it in a different scent. And next up, I have some skincare. First of all, I have an I'm from Mugwort sheet mask. I really don't feel like that did anything. I'm just trying to work through my sheet masks and trying not to buy anymore because I don't really feel like they do much for me. So again, just trying to work through the ones that I've got. I also have a Perricone MD Hypoallergenic Clean Correction Gentle Cleanser. I really like this cleanser. I really like the Perricone cleansers in general. I just feel like it's really nicely cleansing without being stripping or anything like that. So really, really like this product. I also have two Garnier Micellar Cleansing Waters. This is just, I think, the original one. Anyways, the pink cap one, and then the rose water hydrating one. I didn't notice too much of a difference between the two, but I go through this all the time. It's definitely my first makeup removing skincare step, so definitely cannot be without a micellar water. And this is really just, I feel like, the best one for your buck. It's super affordable, super widely available, and it works really well. Then next up I have a declutter, which is kind of a surprising declutter because this is a product I've actually used off and on for a really long time. But this is the Vanilla Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. This is actually the jumbo size because I've even gone through a jumbo size of this before, but this is breaking me out super badly. I was breaking out on my forehead and all these places that kind of just told me this is not like regular hormonal breakout or anything like that. But I used about half of this, decided to stop using it, and my skin cleared right up. So I'm not gonna go back to this one. I don't know if maybe my skin changed, anything like that, but yeah, I was breaking out like very badly for me. And then I was like, I wonder why, and it was this. So I don't know, but I'm going to be saying goodbye to this one. Then I also have some Christmas candles. I have been burning through a ton of Christmas candles, but I haven't finished that many of them yet. I talked about a bunch of different Christmas candles in my Christmas candle video. I will link it in the cards above. But I have finished up 3 so far. The first is from Sniff. This is the Lost Claws candle. And this one, to me, it really just smelled like mulled wine. It really didn't have very good throw. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the lid off of this, but it is stuck now. It had the most glorious, gorgeous colored wax there, which I love, but I really didn't feel like this one was worth the price because it was quite expensive. I think in the $40 full price for this size. And with the throw being as bad as it was, I would not repurchase this candle. And then honestly, same with the Diptyque Friandise candle. This was supposed to be a gourmand candle, but it really just smelled like, again, mulled wine, citrus, Christmas spices, things like that. Wasn't really sweet and gourmand-like to me at all. Beautiful vessel, really enjoyed that, but I would not repurchase that. Absolutely not. Don't think it's worth the money when there's better candles with a better throw, better scent, all of that out there for so much less. And then a sniff candle that I did really enjoy was the Sniff Half Baked Gingerbread Smash candle, and this was really nice. Everybody in my house really enjoyed this one, and it just smells super yummy, like lactonic, cookie-legged, baked good vibes, a little bit spicy, just really nice for the Christmas season. So this one I did really enjoy. Then I also had 2 little makeup products. These I both used up in December, but I think I am going to start keeping my makeup empties for the whole year so I can talk about them at the end of 2025. But to start up, this is in my Project Pan. This was just the mini Charlotte Tilbury face powder. Really enjoyed this one. I'm glad that I got to use it up because I just feel like minis like this collect dust unless I make a concerted effort to use them. And then I also had a Persona Swipe Up Brow Gel. Love this. I've used up a ton of them. I feel like maybe this is like the 2nd or 3rd I went through in 2024, and I purchased 2 more during Black Friday that are waiting to be opened right now. But really love this brow gel. Love the undertone of this. It's not too red, not too warm, anything like that. It is just a great shade match for me. And then lastly, I had a little mini tiny perfume. This is the Merit Retrospect fragrance. This is pretty new. I just got this as a sample with a Sephora order or something like that. But this is a pretty aldehydic, a little bit musky fragrance. And I really liked it. It was easy to use, easy to wear. I don't think I would buy the full size, but that's why I like using these little minis, because like, it just kind of shows you like whether or not you actually want to buy a full size bottle. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me again. It's a weird time right now. Really appreciate all those who tune in to my channel, and again, sending love, good vibes, all of that stuff to anyone out there who needs it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.